Alright, guys, if anyone's on, can you just tell me how the audio sounds? So I'm not sure how it is. And I'm just going to test it on my phone. So you might hear a echo. Alright, guys, if. Okay, I think it sounds okay. Alright, I should probably share this stream. Share it. Hey, Viper, how are you? Sorry for the delay as well. I'm not sure why there's a delay. I'm gonna draw soon. I'm just sharing the link. Hey, Mythbusters. Alright, I got the chat up on my phone so I can see you guys. Can you guys just tell me how the audio sounds? Hey, Mythbusters. Alright, I got the chat up on my phone so I can see you guys. Can you guys just tell me how the audio sounds? Alright, the audio sounds pretty good on my phone, so we're just gonna get started. I'm not too bad, man. How are you? Alright, it sounds good? Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm gonna get to work. This is nothing crazy. This was just a sort of scribble I was working on last night. But I was liking the way it turned out, so I'm just gonna try and finish it up. So, there's only like 2 of you on. Oh no, there's 4 of you. Cool. 5. Oh, I feel famous. Yeah, so this isn't going to be anything too crazy. And I'll probably get interrupted a little bit as well, so. Okay, so I was just scribbling this up last night. So it's not going to be anything too crazy, but I just sort of liked the pose and how it was turning out. So. I probably should have like scribbled around a little bit just before this to try and get warmed up a bit. My hands are freezing. It's so hard to draw when it's cold like this. Sounds really dumb, but it's true. Thank you guys. Hey, you know, it'd be really cool if you guys could share the link to this, like on Twitter or whatever. That would be cool. I don't like how that eye turned out. Anyway, I'll go back and fix it later. So yeah, if there's like any questions or anything, you guys can leave it in the chat and I'll get to it. I only think I'm going to be on for about an hour, maybe a bit less. Yeah, that's true, man. I wouldn't even have half of the 5 people if it wasn't for those streams. So does this all look okay? Like everything's... Oh, I wasn't even recording on my main camera. Like the image is okay, everything like that. That eye looks really bad. So what's everyone doing while they're watching this? Because I'm tipping that I bet that it's probably not that interesting just watching me draw. So what are you guys doing at the moment? Oh, this whiteout's really bad. Oh, yeah, I'll fix that. It's the webcam, it's not the main camera. Um, Hang on, I don't know if this is actually gonna work for you guys. If it'll... Let me know if there's a change. I just changed the settings, but I don't know if I have to... Like if I have to stop it from streaming and then... Hey Tio, how are you? My cousin's obsessed with that game, Viper. He loves Crash Bandicoot. I only played it a little bit as a kid. Alright, I'll have to fix this up later. I'll come back to the eye. My hands are freezing. It's so hard to draw like this. I think it stopped autofocusing. I think it has. That should be better. So are you guys working on anything at the moment, or are you just watching? What are you drawing, man? You've been doing some really good Photoshop work too. I really like seeing what you post. 5 a.m. You haven't been asleep. You stayed up all night. You don't get up that early. You stay up all night. Don't worry, I'm the same. Traditional or digital? Cool, thanks, Mythoses. Yeah, it's the webcam I'm using. It has like a default autofocus thing. Yeah, it's... You're in Australia as well then, Viper, I'm guessing, right? Oh, that's cool. It's pretty crazy knowing that I'm talking to people that are in other countries. You talking to me, Teo? If you are, thank you. That's pretty cool. I still got a lot to learn though. No, these lines are really bad. My hand is like dead. It's so cold. Actually, you know what? Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm in Sydney as well. Hey, MF. Yeah, there's a artwork I'll show you guys. I used for reference for this, but I wanted to try and change the suit. I wanted to make it look like the Arkham Knight suit. So I'm actually gonna try and make this all like armored, like more. I don't know, maybe just like a more metal plated suit instead of a fabric suit. And I don't really like the old school bat logo, like the round one. Hang on, I'm just gonna show you guys the picture if I can find it. Um, I just seen it. Now it's gone. Oh, I got it. So that's the image I used here, um, for reference. But like, I don't know. It was just a bit of a different style. This artist really went heavy with the muscles. I'm not a huge fan of doing the huge bulgy muscles, but still looked cool. But I'm gonna make this look like the Arkham Knight. The Arkham Knight Batman. Alright, M. I'll call you M. Thanks, Tio. I don't know, it's just not too, like, I don't know. This one turned out a lot better. Like, I was working on another piece last night, but it was a Transformer, so it was a little bit different. Yeah, see, July over here is cold. It's really cold. Oh, you're art and as okay, okay. You're in Australia too, right? Like I said, guys, it would be cool if you guys could share the link, like on Twitter or something. Actually, I'm just gonna have a quick look in Discord, see if anyone saw it. I don't know. Is there like a specific spot in Discord where we're supposed to share videos and stuff? I'm a mod on there, but I don't exactly remember. I did go live for like a couple minutes earlier, but that was just because I was trying to test what to do. I needed to test the audio, um, so I was having problems with my mic. That cape doesn't look right up on the collar. I don't know, I'll go back and fix it later. This really shouldn't take too long to do, but I did want to go pretty detailed with the background, so for you guys that are watching, and like I'm gonna use this as like a real, I don't know, just so I can get a bit of insight for what works for you guys. Is this a good time to stream? Like, does this work well for you guys that are watching right now? Because if I was to start streaming at this time and then like go for a few hours, would that be alright? Like, would that suit you guys? Because I don't want to stream at the same time as James, obviously, because I like to watch his stream. Yeah, I've been trying to practice, like, just draw a lot more lately. I've been noticing there's a bit of an improvement. If you guys remember, like, in the background of some of my old videos, I used to have yeah, that's right. It's holidays over here, hey. I'll still stream on the weekends. I'm gonna do streams that, like, suit the Aussie time as well, just because I'm here, so. I forget what I was gonna say. Oh, if you guys remember the all the pictures that I had hanging up on the wall, like as the background to my old videos, I've been slowly replacing the ones that I don't like. I've got a bunch of new ones up now, and I'm really happy with how some of them are turning out. So, and I got a bunch that I need to finish. How who draws his Transformers? If you're talking about James, yeah, that if you saw what he drew yesterday, man, that was crazy. Thanks, Tio. Appreciate it, man. Tio, I reckon you should start posting your stuff, like time lapses or like even just time lapses. I think would be really cool of your Photoshop work because your paintings are crazy. Hey, Darmondi. Yeah, I would like to do something if I hit 100, but yeah, I don't know how long that's gonna happen because like I was sitting on I think 86 or 87. Um, then like once I started uploading again at the start of the week, I lost a few. Like a couple dropped off. It's bumped back up. I think I'm on. I don't know what I'm on now, but I do want to do something when I hit 100. Like I don't know. I had this idea of doing I don't know, like a competition or like a giveaway or something. But then I don't know. I feel like that sounds sort of um, what's the word? Like narcissistic, I guess. That people would enter a competition to win a drawing from me or something. I don't know. I don't think that would. I don't know. I think I'd sound like a bit of a douchebag. So I still have never like sold. Oh, 90. Okay. Well, my goal was to hit 100 before my birthday, which is the 18th of August, which I should be able to do. Um, but we'll see how it goes. Like, I don't know. We'll work it out. Maybe you guys can give me some ideas. What do you reckon would be cool to do for whenever I hit 100 if it happens? That Tony Stark was really good. I am a little bit biased because I'm a bit of an Iron Man nerd, but that was a really, really good um, piece you did. I just like stuck my head in Twitter, but I haven't seen anything. Why? What's going on? On the in the chat or in? Hang on, I'll go to Twitter. I'm on Twitter right now. I don't know what's happening on Twitter. Commission prices, man. I don't even know. I've never like I thought about doing commissions, but then I thought, yeah, I don't know. I just don't think I'm good enough for that yet. I mean, if someone come up to me and offered, and then were like, "Hey, I'll pay you, 20 bucks to draw me a picture," I'd do it. I'd do it for anything. Yeah. So a commission is like you pretty much you pay them to do what um Like you pay the artist to draw what you want them to draw. I guess that's the easiest way to put it. Oh, that's really cool. Well, Tio, I seen it. That's really, really cool. See, dude, you really should be like making videos about what you do in Photoshop. You're a machine. Who is close to me in terms of subs? I think I don't know. Out of the guys that like usually are on James's streams, I think Speedscape might be the closest. What did you want to do, Dumb One? Do you want to start doing commissions? See, I think if I was taking commissions, I'd have the problem with like I don't think I'd take too long to do it, but I think I'd be too scared to actually do it. Like I think I'd sort of freak out that it's not going to be good enough or that like I don't know. I'd yeah, I don't know. I need to pull up reference. Tio, I think that piece is freaking cool. Yeah, I did want to interview James. He's super busy though. Like I feel bad whenever I bring it up because he's got so much on his plate and like I don't know. I just it would be really cool, but then I sort of think as well like he's doing a podcast or he's going to be answering people's questions. He answers so many questions in the live stream. Like I don't know if it'd be worth it. Like if I do interview him when he gets the time, um I really want to like ask questions that he can go into heaps of detail with. And then again as well, it depends on how much time he has. Like if we can only talk for like 30 minutes or whatever, to be honest with you, I'd probably only ask him questions that I want to sort of get for myself. See, the way I want to do it is I actually just the main reason I want to interview him is because I'm working on some stuff that he's a real sort of expert in. Oh, thanks, Damondi. That's cool. Yeah, Mythbusters. That's one thing I'd be stressing over as well. But then I think as well, like if you're doing commissions, I think just you got to communicate with the person that's paying you. Like, you know, I think how I would do it is I would just draw up like a bunch of thumbnails first, like really scribbly, and then I'd show that to the, would you call it a client? I'd show it to the client, and um, then I'd get, um, so like sorry, I'm trying to think and draw at the same time. It's hard. I'd show them the thumbnail sketches and then just see if they like it, and then go from there. Oh, thanks, Art Nazar. That's cool. Well, it's actually only 90 because one of those subscribers is my vlog channel because that's what I'm viewing the chat on. So I'm actually on 90. What do you guys reckon I should do when I hit the 100 subscribers? What do you reckon would be cool to do? Oh wow, there's 8 of you. Cool. Yeah, that I think that is one of the best things about his streams, Mythbusters. But at the same time, what I think what we've all got to realize is once he starts to blow up a little bit more, and once he starts to get a lot more, um, like a lot more viewers and subscribers and stuff, it's gonna get way harder for him to answer people's questions. I don't know. I think the pineapple thing is James's thing. Yeah, I'll call you M. Yeah, this Batman's not really doing it for me. And I wasn't using reference for the bat symbol, so. Alright, I'm just looking at reference to the suit. So I'm not turning this exactly into the Arkham suit. I'm going to do it a bit different. Yeah, I noticed that yesterday. He had a lot more people than usual. Well, I think it's about. What does he usually have? About 30 watermelon challenge. That would be cool. Yeah, I struggle drawing women too. I think you need. The key is just practice. Yeah, it's impossible to ask Jazza a question on his streams. It's just too hard. But Jazza's really good at answering stuff on Twitter. So if you want to ask him something, just tweet him. The chances of him getting back to you, especially like if you're an Australian follower of him, you know, because the time zone's exactly the same, you've got no issue trying to get in contact with him. If you don't contact him in the middle of a working day, you're probably going to get your question answered. Yeah, 20 to 30, that's about right. Speedscape's in Europe. Speedscape, I think, is in the UK. And Jazz is in Melbourne. That would be an expensive trip. I might be going to Melbourne in September. A friend of mine got me a ticket to VidCon, which is cool. Which, actually, then I'm planning to try and meet Jazza. Obviously, he's not going to want to do any collab or anything, but um, I definitely would like to meet him. Maybe, like, get him to cameo on a vlog or something. I wasn't expecting this many people to join the stream. Yeah, I think Speedscape, he's in the UK. And I am actually um, trying to organize two collabs at the moment, but I don't know exactly when they're going to happen. Just because the people I'm working with, they're from overseas, so time zone thing is tricky, and yeah, I'm going to try and stream a lot in this holiday break, especially because I don't have uni for a few weeks. But I'm going to try and finish this today, and then oh, I'm not recording again, damn it. I'm going to try and finish this today, and then upload the video for it later this afternoon. So I think the video will be late, but like it won't be out on my usual time, but I'm going to try and still get it out there for you guys. So it'll probably be out later tonight, the finished video for this. No, I would have done the exact same thing. Yeah, Jonathan would be cool to collab with. He's crazy talented as well. Like I don't actually like saying talented. I don't think talent is enough, but he's got skills, man. I'm drawing so slowly. Was what sarcastic? No, I would totally do it. If I was where I used to live, we had a really tiny house, so I couldn't really do much at all. But once we moved into the new place, because my room is like bigger than I know what, like I have more space than I know what to do with, so I I turned half of it into a studio, kinda. I might have to mute you guys in a sec, so don't freak out if I disappear for a couple minutes. I'll be back. Doing a strange phone. I don't know. It depends how. And plus, my birthday is like in the middle of winter, so if I hit um 100 subscribers in the middle of winter, there's not going to be much wildlife around. Let me tell you that. So the Steve Irwin thing, that won't happen. Plus, around here, there's like no. Around here is not. Uh, I don't know. Going out and looking for subscribers, I don't think would be. How do I put it? Like if I walk up to someone and was like, "Hey, you want to go check out my YouTube channel? You should subscribe." I don't know. I think people would think, "What is this weirdo doing?" Yeah, 18, nearly 19. Uh, I don't know. I'm sort of making this Batman up, to be honest. It's sort of a blend of all the different Batmans I like. Bit of the Affleck Batman with the symbol, but more armored, sort of like the Arkham Knight one. Each of your. How are you using two accounts? Each of my subs. Well, there wouldn't be that many to draw, would there? Thanks, Tio. So, are you guys working on something while you're watching this, or are you just chilling? Yeah, Diamond, I sometimes do, but they're kind of expensive. But there's this other shop. Well, I don't know if it's still there because I haven't been to the square for a while. But the one on the other side of the shopping center near Big W, that one was better. That's where I picked up a lot of stuff. But they said they were closing down, and they had like a closing down sale for like 6 months. So I don't know what the go there was. The boob Batman. What do you want me to add the bat nipples from the Clooney one? Don't know what to draw. Do you have Jazz's app randomly generate something? Doctor Who? Okay, Em, why don't you draw? Why don't you draw? I'm biased. I'm going to tell you to draw Iron Man. Yeah, if you don't know what to draw, just randomly generate something. Yeah, that art store, they had like they were a little bit less quality than Eckersley's, but they were cheaper. And actually, I bought my a lot of my pens and stuff from them, but just because it was um just because it was cheaper because they were having a sale. Are they still there? Yeah, I know, right? They said they were closing down. They had a closing down sale, and it was there for like 2 years. Because at the time I was getting into sculpting, and I went and bought a bunch of stuff. Um, yeah, the Iron Man 3 thing, I am doing it. It's just, I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm kind of scared to. It's a really bad excuse, but I don't know. I have this really specific way I want it to look, and I'm very, very picky about like the quality of my drawings. So they weren't actually closing down. Thanks, Mythbusters. Lego Batman buildings. I actually watched that movie. That movie is very funny. At the beginning, it sort of gets crap at the end, but the beginning was funny. Iron Man 3. Yeah, I want to start it. I don't know. See how I originally was gonna do it, and I know it makes it sound like I was straight up copying what James did with Star Wars, but I was gonna draw like um each scene from the movie, and I don't know. I kind of looked at it and I was thinking, you know what? Because I'm only drawing Tony Stark and Iron Man, it's gonna look really dumb just because I've got so many drawings of the same character. So, I'm gonna change it. What I'm actually gonna do is draw, um, like Iron Man 3 will be easy to draw, right? Because I could just draw the key characters and then just draw all the suits. Like I'm gonna draw every suit that was in the movie, so like all 42 of them. Um, plus I Am Patriot, um, and then what I can do is just for the other movies, what I'm gonna do is do the same thing, draw the main characters, but then I'm only gonna draw sort of the uh, big key scenes, I guess. I don't know. Does PJ stand for something? It's a mystery. Spider Man. That was something I was gonna ask you guys too. And like, I'm not really gonna know until I see the movie because I don't know how much he's in it. But do you think I should, if I was doing every movie that Iron Man's in, should I do Spider Man? Because like, you know, he's in it. I just don't know how much he's gonna be in it. That's all. Might be going to see that next week too. Really excited for that movie. do this. Yeah, I laughed a lot in that first chunk of the movie, but then it slowed down. It was still okay. It was just like because it started off so good, that tiny little drop really affected it. Yeah, now I know what James is talking about. It's really hard to draw when I'm talking to you guys. And I've only got 8 people here. I was looking at a Cintiq as well, but they are really, really expensive. You got to think if you're gonna buy one of them, you got to look at how much digital work you're actually doing. Like the tablet I'm gonna get is a Huion. Jazza did a video on it. They sent him one. That's like a fraction of the cost. I think it's like $900, and it's. I'm not gonna say it's just as good, but it's a very good way to start off from what I've heard. So personally, I would look up the Huion version. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that somewhere, Mythbusters. Um, I'll probably do it. Yeah, I might be going to see it Sunday. Maybe. What do you draw on, Tio? Do you use a Cintiq or just like a pad tablet? Yeah, I use a Intuos. I use the like the small one. I didn't do this pad right. Well, so I'm gonna black this out anyway. I actually wanted it to do that. They're X's. I'm gonna black out the inside of this. What paper am I using? I, to be honest with you, my dad gets it from his work, so I don't, I don't know what it is. It's like a, I don't know. It's thicker than normal printer paper. It's not quite cardboardy, but it's just a bit thicker. I like it because it's smooth. I don't like rough paper. Um, I have been trying to get the uh, comic book boards, like the pre-ruled ones, just because to be honest with you, I want to just use them because they look. I think I just like how they look, how finished pieces look on that professional comic book paper, but um, it's expensive, man. So I haven't found it at any of the art stores around here. Like apparently they used to have it, then they stopped carrying it, and um, just haven't been able to find it, and I'm not gonna order it because I can't find anywhere where it's a decent price. That was just whiteout. I do have Snapchat, but I never use it. I'm gonna start using it. I set one up ages ago, and uh, I don't know. I'm not a fan of Snapchat. I gotta get over it and just start using it though. I'm gonna set up a new one. Uh, I've never tried out Copics. I really want to. I've been tempted to pick them up. They're just so expensive. What stores do I have? Like, as in art stores? Not a lot. There's two art stores in the big shopping center that's like fairly close to where I live. Um, that's um, well, actually, are there two? Yeah, there's two. I don't know. They're not too affordable, I guess is the word to put it. Sydney, did you go to meet? I bought a ticket, but I couldn't get there because um, I bought my ticket the day before, and it was just too hard to get down there because I don't live in the city of Sydney. I live just out. $10 a pen. 2 packs of 24 Strathmore. Yeah, see that's the thing. Like this stuff is good. This stuff is good enough for me. I like it because it's smooth and actually where I was gonna buy where I was gonna buy Copics was in the shop called Officeworks. It's like a um, how would you describe Officeworks? It's like a massive um, office supply warehouse thing. And the Copics there were fairly expensive, but I was still going to pick some up. But then I realized you're buying the ones that are straight off the shelf that people test out. So you're not getting a full marker. You're getting one that people have been scribbling around with, and I don't know. Maybe I'm being dumb. It's just I don't know. I don't think that's what Copic markers would I get. What I was gonna do was do the three marker challenge. So like generate the three colors on Jazz's app, and then buy those three markers. Um, I was gonna do that, and then just never happened. I still might. I might do it. I might do it next week. I think that would be fun to do, but we'll see. Oh, they do. Do you know how the prices are at Eckersley's? I might go pick some up because I've got the gift card, the not the gift card, the rewards card thing, which I haven't ever used. So I bought a lot from them. One near where I live have the 6 packs for $30. Hmm. How is? I'm guessing $30 isn't too bad for six. I mean that's pretty crazy still, but I don't know. What microphone do I use? I use the Rode NT-USB, I think it's called. It's like It's $150. It's still pretty good. $10 shipping, and if you pay $50, I'm guessing it's free shipping. Is that from Eckersley's, Darmondi? Yeah, the new camera it's freaking great. I'm still learning things on it. Like I haven't really messed with the settings or anything like that, or messed around with the crazy features, but uh, yeah, I'm liking it. Like the image quality I've noticed already is so much better. I film my time lapses still with the old camera. Um, Only because I only have one battery for the new camera, and they're different. So I'm gonna get. I'm actually Mythbusters. Since you're like the camera expert, have you seen those like battery grip things that you can plug onto the bottom of a Canon camera? Like, and you can have two batteries in it, so it doubles the battery life. Would that be worth getting for me? $1,200, damn. But I believe that. Art stores here are so expensive. I went to buy a French curve set at Eckersley's and it was like 20 something bucks, I think. Microns in Australia, no idea. But what I use is a good alternative, and these are what I got recommended to use. These are the Artline ones. I did buy a few, but then Artline sent me like a pack. So, guys, I'm just gonna mute you for a sec. I'll be back. I just gotta check something. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry. Uh, can you refill the Chow ones are the cheapest ones, right? Can you refill them? Because honestly, I'd get whatever's cheapest to start off with. Hang on, let me go back in the chat a little bit. Oh, so Mythbusters, you wouldn't know about those battery pack thingies. So I seen one, it was like $30. I was gonna get that. I was gonna get a bunch of batteries. Um, because when I go to VidCon, if I can get there, I want to take the big camera and actually vlog with that. So I just wanted to take something that was, I can refill all of them. Okay. So, what would be like, why would people want to buy the bigger ones then? Like, if you just bought the small Chow ones, why wouldn't you just keep them and then just buy the big refills? As you can tell, I'm very tight with my money. I would believe that for filming purpose, having double battery pack would be very useful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get one. I don't know. I might not get it right away. I'll get the spare batteries first because for filming my videos, I definitely don't need it. But um, when I go to VidCon, I don't want to get stuck running out of battery life. Refill. Yes, I want to hear a funny thing. $30 for how many? Infamous is in Australia, isn't he? Oh, more colors. Yeah, true. I don't know. If Darmondi, can you link me to where you'd recommend to buy them from? Like DM me a link or something. Don't post a link in this chat because it won't. Oh no. Sorry, I dropped out there for a sec. Um, yeah, don't post a link in the live chat because it just won't work. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened there. Did that drop out for you guys, or is this just messing up for me? I'm hoping you guys can see me. I had to restart. For some reason, it dropped out on my end. I think my internet just shut itself for a second. Can you guys hear me? You can see me. Can you hear me? That is the question. Wow, you only started. Damn. Dude, you're crazy good. Yeah, I'd love to get some tutorials from you. You're a machine. Hang on, I want to go back and read what Mythbusters said. What are most of this rhetorical? What you see YouTube? Oh, okay. Yeah, Darmondi, if you can just hit me up with like a link that would be like the best place that you think would be to buy Copics. You can hear me? Alright, cool. Well, that's cool, Tio. The only paid work I've ever done was that really bad King Kong piece that I did for Artline Australia. They paid me for it, and then yeah, they never got back to me with anything else. They didn't like that piece. They contacted me though with like 2 days to come up with something, and they weren't very specific about what they wanted. But I'm not holding it against them because it was my fault. I shouldn't have rushed it. I'm gonna black out this bat symbol. And this is my crap Sharpie. Oh, Sharpie's dying. Did they pay you first or after you draw? They paid me after. That's how I do commissions as well. Like, I wouldn't expect anyone to pay me before I drew something. While I'm starting off, anyway. I don't know if that's how the pros do it. Oh, I messed that up. I just got paid. Yeah, that's cool. So I'd like to get into photography and like proper video making as well. Like on my second channel, I did want to start doing more like, I don't know how you describe it, like, I don't know, short film, I guess, whatever you'd call Casey Neistat's videos that he does that are not his vlogs. I'd like to start doing videos like that. But, you know, it's just finding the time. And to be honest with you, like getting my first paid work, it was exciting at like when I read the email, but then after like the rest of the time I was scared. Like it was stressful. I didn't get enough sleep. I didn't because I was constantly like worrying over this drawing. I didn't finish. I actually sent it to them a little bit later than I said I would, which wasn't the best thing. But and they didn't. You could tell they didn't like it very well. They only shared it once. But Artline Indonesia, which is like what's the Indonesian branch of the company, they saw my Transformers drawing and they shared that. But I haven't heard anything back from the Australian guys. I want a better video editing. I was using Sony Vegas. Um, then I switched to Premiere Pro because I got on the Creative Cloud. Um, it just depends on how much you want to spend, man. Sony Vegas is, from what I hear, compared to a lot, it's affordable. Like I didn't do much research when I got it, because I got it a long, long time ago. But I also hear that Sony Vegas is highly easy to, how can we put it, illegally obtain, if you want to put it like that. I don't know about now. I heard it used to be. Does anyone know if Riot sells stencils? What kind of stencils? Riot was the one that was going to close down, wasn't it? What kind of stencils do you mean, Em? If you're talking about ellipse guides, I hope they do, because I need to get a set of them. It would really help a lot. Alright, I'm going to black out in here. Actually, I'm going to use a big marker. The ones, James, ovals and curved. Oh, you mean? Do you mean these French curves? I don't know about Riot. If you live around where I live and you are going to MacArthur Square, Eckersley's, which is the one, this art store at the other end of the shopping center, they have these. Really expensive. You can get them on Amazon for like $3. I'd do that. Because they were like 20 something bucks in Eckersley's. So, it's up to you. And if you're saying ovals, I'm tipping you mean the ellipse guide. I haven't seen them anywhere. I'd order them online. But I need to get an ellipse guide because they're very useful when you're drawing robots. Like that's one thing that's actually keeping me back from drawing more Transformers stuff is I don't have an ellipse guide, and that actually makes a massive difference. Yeah, it's crazy. They're really expensive. Don't quote me on that. Like I could have just messed up. I'd go check it out, but from what I remember, they were expensive. So I ordered. Actually, did I order that one? They are really cheap on Amazon, but I think someone bought me this one. I got the set. What are you guys working on while you're watching this? If you are working on anything, or if you're just watching, that's cool. Do you guys reckon it's worth posting a separate video today, as well as like leaving this stream up? I guess I should. No one's actually going to go back and watch a full hour-long stream of mine. Drawing hands. Still? I want to see when you're done because your drawings, man, you're very skilled, dude. I was drawing Starscream while trying to. I'd like to see it. How many of you guys have seen the new Transformers movie? Don't post spoilers just in case someone else in here hasn't seen it. Unless we've all seen it, then we can spoil it. Oh, I heard it was long. I think it's shorter than the fourth one. It was still a pretty long movie, but to me it didn't feel as long as the fourth one, so if that says anything. But I don't know. I don't want to spoil it too much, but to me it's not a good movie. And when I say good movie, I mean like it's not a masterpiece of filmmaking. It's a Transformers movie, right? So it's you can't compare it to a Marvel movie, you can't compare it to anything like that. But in my opinion, it is not as bad as what the critics said it was, which I knew it wouldn't be. Um, but yeah, it's nothing great. I liked it. I wasn't a huge fan of the fourth one. I mean, I didn't like a lot of the things they did, um, but they kept all the elements of the fourth one that were good, and then they added in some crap from the first three. So yeah, yeah, it's love it or hate it. Maybe I don't love it or hate it. I'm sort of like it's okay, it's okay. Could be better. Could be a lot better. Could be worse. I need some ellipse stencils too. Yeah, I need them. Really need them. Starscream will trying to. Yeah, see, Australian art stores are lacking. They don't have a lot of stuff, and the stuff they do have is very expensive. I didn't know that was rated R. What, like old? Oh, so it was filmed like an old school film. That's cool. Is that what you mean? It was shot like on old school equipment? To be honest with you, I wasn't interested in that movie at all. I think I saw one trailer, and that's just because it played in the cinema. I was only going to stream for an hour, but I've made zero progress on this piece. Like, man, this is taking me forever. Alright, I'm gonna try and pencil his face in a bit better. Oh, this whiteout just chips away. Shown old school filming, evidently had all the actors listen to music or acting together. Ah, that's really cool. So it looks like an old school movie. I like that. I think that's cool. But the important part, was it a good movie? That is the question. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, now I gotta try and figure out where the light's coming from. So I had like a bat symbol roughed in here, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. But it just looks very empty up here. Maybe the light coming down. Hey, Brandon, what's up, man? Dude, I could have really used your help before. I was struggling to figure out how to set up this whole live stream crap. The oval stencil, I don't know. I don't know, like, if it's a specific brand or anything, but I know there's it's just called a ellipse guide. Yeah, first stream. I gotta try and get the overlay stuff for the screen, like to have my Instagram stuff down the bottom. Yeah, I might have to check that movie out. Oh, my camera's dead. Hang on. I gotta change the battery. Hang on, guys. I'm just gonna empty the card and change the battery in the camera. I'm using OBS. Now I'm on NBN, man. It dropped out before. I don't know why. My upload speed like dropped a little bit, so that's probably what happened. Hey, Darmondi. Did James say exactly? This morning I got a notification saying James was live. Was he actually live? Because when I went to tap it, it wasn't working. Oh, dang it. Hang on. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... Alright, whatever. I'm not going to empty the card. That happened with you. What happened? Oh, yeah. So he wasn't actually live. Alright, I'm going to draw in a sec. I just putting the camera back up. Okay. Oh, sorry, it's shaking. Whoa, better than Guardians? That's a bold claim, man. Should be. Yeah, I'll do that, Brendan. How do you overlay it, though? Oh, don't worry, I'll figure it out. Yeah, what's Baby Driver even about? Without, I guess, spoiling the movie. So I saw the trailer and the guy was like, I think he said his name's Baby, and I was like, yeah, okay, this movie's weird. I don't think it has a specific name. I think it's just an ellipse guide. Um, yeah, the Copics. I do want to pick some up. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, yeah, I'll do that. I'll try and set that up. Maybe tonight. Actually, say 695 across like 500 shipping. Where do you buy them from? Yeah, I will, Brandon, thanks. Oh, okay. Man, it's so hard to draw when I'm live. Oh, okay. Alright, so it's like, yeah, okay, that would be cool. Isn't Birdman Michael Keaton? Isn't he in that? Can I get good paper from? Yeah, I think this paper is like similar. Because I have these other markers that are alcohol based markers. Um, and they blend really well on this paper, so I'll try out the Copics on this paper first. So do you buy yours on this craft online store, Damondi? Yeah, that's the vibe I got. It seemed a little bit kind of, I don't know, cheesy, I guess. Just, but I only saw like the one trailer, and I seen it and I kind of just switched off. So maybe I'll watch it. It's not something I'd go to watch at the movies, but like I'd see it after when it comes out. Are you working on anything, Brandon? Oh my god. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. Oh, you did, Teo? Let me know how it is. Sorry if you can hear that dog barking, guys. Yeah, I might check it out one day. It seems like sort of underrated, I guess. Like it come in under the radar. Yeah, you working on any like paintings or anything? No. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll check it out. I do want to pick some up, so an annoying dog. That's what kind of dog it is. She does not shut up. Yeah, it's authentic. It's very true because this does not stop all day. I think I'm going to end up in about, I'll give it another 10 minutes maybe. I want to get something to eat. I might jump back on though. Who, say if I jump back on another, I don't know, what time is it? Maybe an hour from now, would you guys, who'd be able to jump back on? Oh, sweet man. Yeah, that's cool. Is it a lot of digital work? I'm guessing it is. No problem, Tio. What time would it be there? Like 6 in the morning? Yeah, alright, I'll jump back on in about an hour then. Okay, so I'll end this off in, say, 5 minutes, and then I'll get back on at 2:30 my time. So that's an hour from now, roughly. Yeah, it's 1:20 p.m. here, so yeah, digital quest sketch. Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, yeah, I seen some of your digital stuff on Instagram. It's looking pretty sharp, man. I like it. Yeah, you need to sleep. Dude, you never seem to get any sleep. Yeah, I can't wait to see it, man. Tio, do you do your like work professionally? Like, are you a paid um like I don't know? Do you get paid to do your digital work? Because if you're not, that's a crime. You should be. Someone's nuts if they're not hiring you. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I was gonna say if you're not getting paid, that's not good. You need to be. Do you like color line art and stuff? I never got into Rick and Morty. I hear all good things about it, just never actually watch it. I messed this up. Shouldn't have blacked it out like that. Concept art. Yeah, that would be cool. Actually, Teo, I might message you about something. I don't know, whenever you're available. I won't do it now because you got to sleep, but I'll message you about something. Yeah, I'm screwing this up now. Liner only for reference, okay. So you don't ever, like, you won't draw something traditional, scan it in, color it. I'm gonna stop using this. Who's my favorite character? Oh, from Rick and Morty, okay. After that only. Yeah, okay, I get you. Where is this? Yeah, I think I need to take a break. I'm starting to mess this up. And my other dog's freaking out now. Alright, I'm going to jump off for a little bit, guys, but I will be back. Give me about an hour. Alright, guys, I'll be back. Marvel or DC? Marvel. 100%. The only DC character I really like is Batman. I'll message you on Twitter. Yeah, when you're free, don't rush. It's not too important. I just want to hit you up about something. Alright, guys, I'll be back very, very soon. Give me about an hour. I just want to have something to eat and then I'll be back. Alright, see you later, guys.